Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. It is time for another When Cheese Fails game. Mr. Black, are you ready? Can we nail
I'm fucking
two?
ready.
In 3, 2, 1. When Cheese Fails, Episode 9, the season for the kids. 2 for 2.
Let's go. We ended it strong.
We're already beating Shaq's free throw record. Most consecutive free throws. 1.
Oh, shit. This game was brought in by, I do believe, Brennan,
Okay.
who was a $5 Patreon supporter.
$5 holla.
And I would do the thing, but it's a 2v2 and you can't pull up all the names.
Yes. Well then.
I'll just do the names.
Sure.
Okay.
Do the names. But I want. Let's do let's do old school. We're gonna do a sound for every name.
You fucking prick.
Yeah. Top. I'm gonna have to come up with something on the fly. All right, Mr. Maximus Black.
Yeah.
Hit me up with the sound of reloading your gun softly. But what about the sound of ordering spaghetti at an Italian restaurant?
I'd like to have a spaghetti and meatballs.
That's like Indian.
What the fuck was
Where
that?
did that go?
That was...
All right, now, order spaghetti again at an Italian restaurant. Actually, no, order spaghetti at an Indian restaurant, but you're gay.
I'd like to have some meatballs in my mouth.
All right, we have one more.
Oh, fuck. There's another...
Oh, God, no, that was the clan name. All right, hit me up with the sound of trying to convince your parents that you're gay because they don't want to believe you.
I suck dick. That's awful.
Can you imagine that being the fucking thing that you say to your parents?
Yeah.
Like, are you for sure? Yeah, I thought.
Well, I can tell you. I can tell you right now. If my son came home and was like, "Dad, I'm gay," I'd be like, "Really?" And he'd be like, "Yeah, I suck dick." And I'd be like, "Okay, well,
right,
I
well,
mean, that's."
Do you do it well at least?
Oh, come on! Fuck!
If you're gonna do it, go all
You
the
gotta
way,
go
son.
all the way. You gotta go all the way.
Don't half-ass it if you know what I mean.
Oh man. I wonder what that's like. And I'm not saying. And I'm
What,
not
sucking dick?
No,
or coming
fuck
out to your
no,
parents?
Jesus, no. I was. Never mind. You know what? This is gonna be a weird cast, and I'm not going down this road because we're sure to offend somebody.
Oh, the road's not straight, Jeff.
Oh man. Okay, we got some cheese going on here.
We do. Like a lot of cannons happening. Some spine crawlers trying to thwart them, but
You know
that's
what?
not gonna
Fuck it.
happen.
I'm gonna say it.
All right, what is it?
I wonder what this talk would be like if my son came home and he told me he was gay, right? Which is fine. I'm okay.
Of course.
I'd be a little disappointed. I'll be honest with you. I'd be like, fuck. Okay, though. I'd still love you.
No grandkids unless they adopt. You know.
Exactly. I'd be like, damn it, my name can't. You know, my bloodline is not going to continue.
No.
But it's okay. I still love you.
This isn't the Game of Thrones. It's
It
not
isn't
that
the Game of
important.
Thrones. but I'll be like, okay. But the thing is, I think what I fear the most is if that were to happen, that how would I give the sex talk to my son? It's already weird enough to give a sex talk to your child when they're straight, but if they're gay, I thought about this. I've seriously thought about it. It's like, if my son's gay, what am I gonna say? Like, how do I?
Well,
like,
I mean,
besides the
let's-
obvious use protection type thing, but I mean, like, that's fucking weird. Because
I think the sex talk is literally exactly the same as far as, you know, the consent thing goes and being certain about it before you just go throwing your dick around in the wild.
Yes.
The usual stuff that you would say, whether or not you were straight, is going to apply the same way. The difference perhaps being that he already knows what a guy wants because
he's a guy.
He's a guy, and
Okay.
so he's already got his bases covered there. You don't need to like go into fine detail
No,
trying to
preferably not.
awkwardly
Yeah.
tell your son about how to perform fantastic cunnilingus.
Yes.
Cunnilingus.
Yes, no.
Cunning linguists. So, you know, you don't need to, you know, go into that stuff, but I think ultimately it's, most importantly, it's, in that scenario, it's probably going to be playing it extra safe just because...
Yes,
They're-
it's touchy.
As you know, we have a number of gay friends, and all of our gay friends would say this, especially in Halifax, for example, in some places. You got to be careful where you're going to meet with people.
Yep.
If you don't know who you're meeting up with, because people are still cray-cray, bro.
Cray cray.
They're fucking cray.
Cray cray. You know what else is cray cray?
Not this game.
Well, I mean, it's a
there's
little
lot of
cray
cray-
cray.
it's a little
It's
cray-
actually
it's a little
pretty,
cray.
it's pretty cray cray. I mean,
It's a solid 7 out of 10 on the cray scale.
there is a lot of cannons going down here, but what I love is the fact that they're getting these guys are getting countered right now with command or planetary and hatches in the opponent's base, and these guys are just overstaying their welcome here. Besides Blue, I mean, Blue seems like, well, he's not really doing much back at home either. He's shitting the bed pretty hard.
Yeah. If he builds a couple of cannons back home, at least it helps him like keep what he's got here. Because his only saving grace, really, other than the fact that the Zerg is literally in
Yes.
the base of his partner, is that the Terran decided to play it a little safer and build this planetary down there at the mineral line so that he can continue to mine
yes.
instead of just go all in on
Oh, he
having
might
a
actually
single
keep this
planetary.
alive. This one Zealot is putting in some serious work right now, getting rid of the SCVs. Can he keep it alive long enough to kill off the 2 cannons?
No.
No. I don't
It's
think.
not.
I don't think it's gonna happen.
No.
He's gonna lift off and lose all of his
And
SCVs in the
it's
process,
gone.
and he's still gonna lose this. That's a shame. That's a crying shame.
Let that burn out real slow. Slow death.
Yeah.
Everyone inside of that command center is screaming right now, and they're gone.
Bye bye.
Bye-bye.
Meanwhile, back over. This is well, both teams, I guess, are. This is like a counter cheese.
It is a counter cheese. It's basically, we're getting the Zerg version of what the Protoss just did on the other side of the map. Except
like
this
it.
is going to be really effective because they spent all their minerals on the other side of the map.
Yes.
And now they have nothing to protect themselves back home.
Yes.
And he's got 5 spine crawlers already, which is going to do terrible, terrible things.
Horrible things.
Remember having that discussion with your son?
Yes.
You could use this video as an example about safety.
Yes, safety first, son.
Because this is what's going to happen if you're not.
Penetration.
Yep.
And penetration when
Deep.
you're whoa.
Dry, not
Ugh.
even providing a pillow to bite into.
Nothing.
Nothing.
Raw dog.
This is you don't want to be in this situation.
This is a horrible situation. Just
the
getting poked
opposite.
at from behind the whole time.
Exactly.
Not
Bad,
good.
it's a bad time. And
bad.
the Terran, of course, having to start kind of over from scratch there. But I think that's why that was a smart move for him of him to make that planetary actually at the mineral line. Gives him an opportunity to actually get back in the game while being protected. Because really, no amount of zealots that they're going to be able to produce is going to get down there and kill that planetary. Conversely, or I should say, at the same time, I don't know if it's going to matter anyway. There's so many spine crawlers
It's a lot of spine crawlers.
that I don't know if it's going to matter what exactly Blue has going on down here.
Well, he's got an Artosis pile on, that's for damn sure.
It's a good start.
He does have an Immortal coming. Immortals do a lot of damage to spines, but it's just too many spines. He's gonna need shield batteries to keep this Immortal alive.
And that one pylon.
And this, obviously, just this one pylon is make or break here. And it's looking like a break. You know what? If I was the Zerg, I'd just be getting all of them to focus down on this Robo, and any threat is GG.
Or just focus on literally any building at the same time and get it over with faster.
Could do that too.
This is just
Common sense.
common sense. Because if with that amount of never mind.
The Immortal's gonna pop.
The
so-
Immortal's going to make quite a difference here, at least for a short time.
Yep.
And they're going to be able to clean up a couple of these, but I mean, he's just going to be producing a ton of them. He has a queen up there
Yeah,
also
transfuse.
helping with a transfuse. It's just not going to happen. His ally bringing down his probes, desperately trying to keep it alive, going to build at that gold, also trying to keep himself going. But he doesn't have much. He doesn't have much time right now.
No. This is, well, Blue's gonna die here. I mean, Blue is just gonna die. Oh, Red just rage quit.
Super dead.
Now it's Blue versus the other team, but in 2v2, you do get to control your opponent, and
do.
all minerals and gas that you get, you can use between both races.
Yes.
So it isn't like, oh, you've only got 700
It's
minerals.
a shared bank account.
Yes.
You just got married. You're feeling really good
Nope.
about each other, and
Nope.
you get a shared bank
Don't
account.
do it. Don't do it. Don't do it. It's one thing we've never done. It's a whole lot of nope.
It's one of the most ultimate trust falls. You know those trust fall like little exercises they do in like bad corporate office like team building exercises.
Yes.
Yeah, it's like that except you fall off a building.
I feel like if I had a shared bank account with my wife,
Yeah.
there wouldn't be much bank account. If I'm going to be honest, it's a whole lot of nope.
Definitely some ground rules need to be laid out on that one, to say the least. This is kind of just at this point Blue doing his best to kind of push back the tide here, which he's done, honestly, a pretty good job of. He's managed to make that to happen, and now he's going to at least reclaim the top half. If he can at least keep what's going on here, maybe get himself out of this base somehow. I don't know how it's going to happen because he lost his robo, but if he can get out of here somehow to just at least build another Nexus somewhere, then he gives himself a better chance, because as it stands, he's just hoping on red at that gold, and if he's not making full use of that gold, then I don't know what he's doing. That's not too bad.
Yeah, it's not terrible.
Could be better.
It's not full use, but it's something. He's basically just cleaning up this base right now. He's still gonna get through some more spines, and of course this planetary fortress, which is just gonna be a bitch to get rid of right now. Just judging from what the Zerg and the Terran have, I think our Protoss player should probably just go air at this point for everything that is blue, or at least take red and just build Stargates down here and just build mass voids and just keep poking here, make your opponent put down more spines, repair, just keep them on their toes, and in the meantime, you just build up a shit ton of void rays, and then when they finally overrun you, then you just run in with the voids.
This is not what you do.
No, you're
bro.
not. No.
Why
stop.
are you doing this?
Stop, man.
Why are you doing that?
This is Terran. Don't even try it.
You've got like 7 units, and you're going to try and kill a planetary fortress of which there are 16 SCVs standing right next to it.
Nope.
That's not to say anything about the 5 spine crawlers that are also sitting right there.
It's not going to fly.
It's just not going to happen.
No.
What you really need to do is start using red as well.
There's Stargates. Look at that.
To get the production up at least somewhere. There's some Stargates, but I mean, that gold needs to be mined harder.
Void rays.
Make it happen.
You know what? Better yet, carriers. Give me carriers.
Carriers.
Just make it awesome.
Just have them sit on the side of the base and just slowly pick them apart.
Just give me carriers, just because, and give me a mothership, and then win. And then I'll be happy.
I just want him to make more use of that gold right now.
What in the sweet fuck is Purple doing? Because he hasn't done anything but build spine crawlers.
I think he's just kind of committed to the spine crawler dream. He's got 2,600 minerals and no gas. So I don't know if that's because he just doesn't feel like actually doing anything or winning. But now he's getting the other extractor at least,
Yes.
and he could have had 2 more extractors here, and probably
Long ago.
He could have had a bajillion Hydra.
Yes.
And just one.
Muta, anything, really.
Yeah, just making it happen. Well, there
Hallucinated.
goes.
It's
Oh, it was
hallucinated.
hallucination. Okay.
Yeah, you're okay.
He got me.
Got you.
Got me.
You fell for
I
it.
fell for it.
You fucking fell for
Tripping
it.
balls. It comes
You know what
for
the worst
everyone
part?
eventually.
You know what the worst part about that is you could see it was a hallucination. The opponent doesn't know it's a hallucination.
And I still fell for it.
And you still fell for it, bro.
I'm just easy like that, I guess. Just fell for it. This one's not a hallucination.
No,
that one
it's
is
real.
the very real deal. It's
keeping it
now,
real.
whether or not he actually turns the damn thing on
You know what?
has been a common problem.
Can we get rid of this creep, please? Because your opponent can see literally everything you're doing. Just get rid of the
Does
damn
he have the
creep.
ability to build an observer?
Well, he could get an oracle. He could get a robo, build an observer. But instead, he's just, there's no surprise here. As soon as he started building void rays, he immediately started putting down defense because he can see everything. No, that's a bet. No, you don't want to do that.
No.
You do not want to do that.
You already know he had mines, so you better believe that he's got more of them now.
What a gong show of a game this is.
So this is kind of turning into a soft reset of sorts because nobody is using their resources efficiently to any degree.
No. Oh, we got a siege tank now. That's actually going to help out.
That's going to be pretty big.
Unless you...
Okay, well, that's the opposite of what you needed to do there. I need...
This is fucking so stupid.
If I could turn back time...
Put up a guardian shield or something. Make those sentries useful before they just die to spines.
Quick, force field them for no reason!
There you go. Force field for no reason.
Oh, there goes... Oh, man. Oh, God. He's got the Cyclone out, and that took out one of the Stalkers. There. Is he going to get another one before he dies?
Yeah, there goes the Immortal.
And
Bye-bye.
he's gone. Oh, and there goes the Cyclone at the same time. But the trade was definitely worth there. A Cyclone for an Immortal every time.
He has
Why
done
is this... Okay, 2 questions. Why has he not populated all the shit on that gold yet?
I don't know.
Why is he not building with red, even just gateways with zealots? You can just get to the point where you have zealots.
Yes. I mean, he could have killed this. He could have just like warped in some units here and just at least gotten rid of this
Anything.
amount of minerals. Like,
I think he's feeling a little overwhelmed right now, Jeff.
I think so too.
Because I'm thinking that this guy is about my caliber
This
of
is
player.
Wood League. This is Wood League.
Probably higher than me, but not by a hell of
This
a lot.
is Tinfoil League.
And we're
He's under a lot of stress.
it's a little stressful.
It was a crazy game. He's dealing with 2 races at the same time. He's got cyclones to deal with here that are just killing shit. Look at the range on these cocksuckers! Fuck! I hate them!
They're a pretty good unit, Jeff.
Fuck!
And they're pretty much free, too.
They're free 99 every time!
Costco samples.
It's crazy!
Well, he's got a lot of money. The Terran and and his partner also with like I think pushing 6,000 himself. No,
Jeez,
6,000.
what am I watching?
So
How did
like,
this make Wen Cheese fail?
How much faster this game could have been over for pretty much anyone involved if they just spent money? Even if he only built zealots this entire time at Red's expansion and never showed anything, but just built zealots, then A move and win. That's pretty much what could have happened. He could have had maxed out 200 zealots by now.
Yes, I'm gonna be honest. I legit have no fucking clue who's gonna win this game.
Neither do I.
I
It's
just
kind
I
of
couldn't tell
exciting.
you. A little bit.
Who's gonna throw harder?
It's a little exciting.
Who's gonna throw harder
He
here?
got an observer, Adam. This is amazing.
It
this
happened.
progress. No.
Pushing it. And that
All right.
tank, I don't know what that
Okay.
tank was trying to do, but
All right.
again, that mine is also flirting with it there. He's going to try and get rid of, it looks like he wants to get rid of that last tumor, but, hey.
Oh, rip. That's GG.
Yeah, well, look who's decided to spend 10% of their wealth.
It's M Queer MTX.
MTX.
It's over. Void Rays against Muta, not great. I mean, Mutas. If you get enough Mutas, Void Rays ain't gonna do.
Well, you just can't catch up to them,
Nah.
is the problem.
They can do damage, go out, heal up, come back in, build more Mutas, keep doing that over and over and over again. I have never in my life seen a Zerg with 6,000 minerals and only build from one hatchery. Because he ain't doing shit over here.
No.
This is like dead
I
to
mean,
him.
also, he could have just produced infinite spine crawlers. He could have literally built anything at this point, and it would have been better than what he did.
This is horrible.
He could have built
There we
just
go.
a
Finally.
ton of,
He could
of
just aim move
anything.
these. Just focus fire on each individual Void Ray, and it's game over.
I'm not convinced that for a good chunk of time, there wasn't an opportunity in which he could have literally massed drones and still won.
Yes, that planetary
There was
would have been that planetary would have been tough to kill. But everything
No,
else,
no. I'm talking about the Zerg on the other team.
Oh.
Mass drones.
Oh.
Literally, he has like pushing 7,000 like freaking minerals now.
yes,
I mean, how much really? How many drones is like early on before Protoss had Void Ray and
Yeah.
all this others? He could have just built drones.
how in the hell haven't they just finished this Protoss? And why didn't those Mutas just focus down on each one of those Void Rays and kill them?
That takes too much effort, Jeff. He was very focused on his macro game,
Solid macro.
of which there is much.
Solid.
Here comes 2 more Cyclones and a partially repaired third,
Because why
'Cause
repair
fuck
the
it.
whole thing? You know, just
and like 7 Marines.
just get it enough to be safety for the road, and that's the show.
This
you know,
is-
put a safety sticker on it and call it a day.
This is actually starting to hurt me.
Dude, I've
Because
been hurt.
I don't want to say with confidence, but I feel like I could probably win this game by myself.
You could.
Because all I would do is build zealots.
You
I
really
would
could.
build nothing but zealots, and I have so much money that the mutas don't matter.
All right, finally, the Protoss is gonna die. It's gonna happen. It's
There
gonna be a GG,
we go.
which you know is kind of sad because
He could have won multiple times in that game.
yes,
And by multiple, I mean at any point in time that wasn't just right now, he could have won.
well, there it is. Episode 9. We have got one more episode as promised for this season. Yeah, if you guys want your games to be cast, even though this season's going to be over, we're still going to be casting Nova War Says. We're still going to be doing normal games, bringing you guys the hot fire. And we've got a month of World Vision events happening in June.
That's right.
So you guys are going to see some more Wen Cheese fails and all that fun stuff soon enough. But we still get another week of this, so you guys are all good. Keep sending in the replays. Big thank you to Brennan.
Yes.
For the replay and the Patreon love. We'll see you guys in the next one.
Peace.